We have some points to spend actually. Oh, this is back when they had the tree. Oh my gosh, this is such a trip. We will upgrade Arrow first, I believe. Is this front downforce or rear downforce? Let's go front actually. Oh, we can do both. Can we get them before? Can we get them before the first race? I think we can. Yeah, we should be able to get both downforce upgrades before the first race. Oh, we could do another one. More power. We'll do more power. Sweet, that's 3 upgrades before the race 1. Does that boost us? Would that boost us? No, it's still gonna make us behind AlphaTauri. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, so much for using my the Charlie Lee guy. Actually, I might still be able to change it. Can I driver details? No. I guess I can't change it. I meant to change it. I guess it didn't let me. You used to be able to customize your driver. Or in the newer games you can. Whatever. Alright. 3 upgrades to go on, and we get points. So we'll stop it on the second, I guess. I don't know how much points we'll get, but 300 is not bad. We could do another one after the 9th. Might try to get a screenshot here for the thumbnail. See if we can sneak something in here. What number am I? 15. Alright, we try to get a couple pictures. See, we might have to get one during the race, which I don't mind. So the first race is going to be in Australia, not Bahrain like I'm used to. Ever since... Actually, is this the first year that they didn't go... They stopped going to Australia first? Because it was supposed to go to... I think so. It was supposed to... This livery actually looks pretty fucking good. That is not a bad livery, honestly. I might stay with Haas this entire... however many episodes I end up doing. That is not a bad looking car. Okay, we're gonna try to stop it. Oops. Try to stop it now. And let's see if we can throw in another upgrade here. Let's do... I guess the oh, it's 1,000. That one's 1,000. Then we can't do anything. We could do the durability, but meh. We'll just take new parts. Alright. So into race 1.
I know we were expecting some we missed one to come through, but some of them have failed the quality control.
This is
Make sure you indicate what you'd like redeveloped via the R&D screen.
Yes, we'll do that. That's Jeff. Jeff's back. We should make that the video title. Welcoming Jeff back. We will do some practice just to get a feel for the car. And of course now we can put the car into rich mix and stuff. That's so fun. They just made the game worse. They just made F1 worse when they started adding all this stuff. They took away where you can change the engine mode, and they took away where you start the second qualifying determines what we are going to go to full qualifying now that I think about it, because we totally want to have that rule. That is such a good rule. Whatever tire you use in qualifying 2 is what you start the race on. That is such a good rule. Let's try to change it if we can right now. Session options? Yes. Can we change it right now? Yes. Good. We are going to run full qualifying because we want that rule. Unless with short qualifying it's the same rule. I'm not sure, so I'm not going to risk it. We're going to go full qualifying, and we'll do the first session. And now, unfortunately, we do lose the option to do the quick practice, which is a really nice option for just going straight through it. But so we'll run the program. I don't think we'll be too sweaty with our practice programs, but we'll run some stuff.
Great, you're done with the technician's briefing. Look, I know we've got a lot to get through in FP1, but Will Buxton's been pushing for a quick interview before you head out on track. Don't worry too much. He's a good lad. He's just over there.
Why do the graphics look better?
These media appearances are important for a few reasons. They'll help build your profile and your brand. Plus, your team will get a real boost to their motivation if they hear you praising them. Will, as promised, sorry to keep
He's wearing the exact same clothes.
Not a problem at all, not a problem.
Look,
Will never changes his clothes.
5 minutes for FP1, so we can only spare you a couple of minutes max. Is that going to be enough time?
More than enough. We're already set up. Cool, let's go. Set. We're used to seeing rookies in Formula One every year. But this season, there's a youngster that's arrived with perhaps a little more interest
Is that Ocon
in them than
in the
usual.
pink back there?
And that's because while they've been successful at every level of their career, from karts all the way through to Formula 2, they've somehow managed to stay pretty much under the radar. They don't have that luxury anymore, though. They're in Formula 1. Millions of people around the world watching their every move, both on and off the racetrack. So let's take some time to get to know them a little bit better. So tell us a little about yourself. What's the thing you're most excited about being here in Formula 1?
I'll just say the competition.
After your successful junior career, you must have had a lot of interest. What drew you to sign for your current team?
I'll just say power unit. I don't know.
What would you say is going to be the biggest challenge for you this season?
Playing a new game. I'm being used to 2022. I'm not fighting for the championship. I'll just say that. Whatever.
Really appreciate your time, but I know you're very keen to get on. Best of luck out there.
Alright, see ya. Alright, let's get in the car. Let's see what we can do around Australia. We have the line on, so we'll know how to drive this track. I want to learn the track. But I will have to learn this car, because it's a way different car.
This first race of the season is always quite difficult for us trackside, and for those back at the factory as well, as it's the first time the car has run since winter testing. The more consistent mileage you can get in these sessions, the happier we'll be.
Alright, bro. So this is different with the tires being lower. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and throw our setup on. Put some fuel in the car. I guess I think the pressures you want to be all the way low, I believe. So we'll just leave it the way it is. Sure. Alright. Should we just go straight into a practice session? Oh my gosh, there's so many we have to do.
At some point before qualifying, let's get our track acclimatization program complete. It'll help us identify any specific problem areas on the circuit. Let's get a few laps under our belt.
We'll just do that first. Look at those shiny tires. The game's kind of quiet. What? Compared to the F122, this feels a lot more gripped up. Is it because the tires come out warm already? That's totally why. It does feel a lot different. The game is quieter.
approaching the DRS zone. Watch your MFD for the activation point.
This is so different. The steering feels kind of disconnected. It feels kind of floaty. I could do without that corner, honestly.
You seem to have a solid handle on the lap. Let's try and perfect each turn. Remember that chaining good corners together will give you a consistency bonus.
This game is so different. Car's a lot more understeery. Could be the tire.
Stuff. You've pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really...
Alright, we'll jump back into the pits. That's kind of fun. Carve does feel a lot different. I'm going to try to do a little trick that usually helps with the feeling understeering. Where's my thing at? Oops, where is it at? There it is. Edit, calibration, yes. What is the steering right here for? Oh, that's... Oh, why doesn't it do that now, by the way? I don't have to hit a button for it to show my inputs. It should do that. That's the way it should be. Okay, this is it. Ooh, understeer enhance. We'll turn that on. And we're gonna turn this down to like 330. Or do I want that in? I don't know actually if I want that on. That's why the setup. That's why this is called because I don't know if what I want. Actually, let's have that off. I think because it's gonna make the car feel really weird. Okay.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 27.7.
Yep. Ooh. Oh, that's cute. We're 3.7 seconds off of Bottas. We are way slower than Bottas, but that's quite a big difference, though. Let's do this now, or do we want to just do straight to? Well, I'll do this. Let's do flying lap. That's kind of scary, though. I don't remember being that slow.
We need to pretty sure you can manage the tyres through a lap, so try to keep the wear down through each corner. Be especially careful accelerating on corner exit.
I'm gonna go back to 350. The car feels so disconnected. It feels so floaty.
Pace is good, and tyre wear was open.
We'll just roll with that. I don't care about getting purple. How was the pace though? The pace felt way better. So that's a 25.8, which is really close to the... That's where we should be then. That feels right. But the question is how much battery did they use and stuff. I want to know where my teammate's going to be. Where is our teammate? Oh, he's going
I know
now.
it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Perfect. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. The exact same pace as my teammate. Perfect. Alright, he wants me to run my qualifying sim. He keeps saying that. Run your qualifying sim, run your qualifying sim. Alright, we'll try this. Flying lap. We're going through our programs pretty quick.
Don't worry about... Repeat that. There's interference.
That feels weird. It feels so disconnected. It's so weird. Why do I like the handling model in 22 more than this? This feels so floaty. It feels like I'm really fast though, but... It feels like it's pretty easy to go faster than this, but... It is weird. I am 4/10 though, slower than I'm supposed to be. Mid-corner feels weird. Look at that. That did not feel right. That did not feel right at all. That was like mid... The turn-in and the exit feels good, but the turn-in... Are the tires overheating? I don't really know. It's awkward. And what did that do to the tires? It absolutely destroyed the tires. That's interesting to know.
Our best lap so far is a 1:24.1.
I'll put us right behind Valtteri, so that's interesting. We'll run the race strategy and then we'll quit out of this. And then we'll just go to the qualifying. It feels really weird though.
Give us some consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into the race strategy.
That apex feels really weird. My car feels so weird. This has got to be the worst feedback I've ever felt. You can't feel anything.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
I didn't know that would be an invalidation. Oh wow. That is so weird. I went flat through that corner and I thought it would upset the car. I did it again. I keep doing it. I went flat through the second part of that corner and I thought I would spin the car out and it didn't. That is weird. That would totally spin the car out in 22. That would have spun the car out.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
The tires are dead so fast.
a super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
I'm not sure if it's possible to put out in this game. I totally would have sent you an F-122. Alright, I think I'm ready for qualifying. They didn't even change my helmet over. Somebody hit me. They better not.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top...
Wow. I am not used to this car. And I don't know if it's a good thing to get used to this car. I wonder if the lady's gonna get mad at me. I think, if I remember correctly, your agent lady would be like, they are very upset with you that you skipped the practices, and I was like, I don't care. As long as if I'm doing well in the race, I feel like you should leave me alone. I mean, I got more points than Grosjean, so I don't feel like I'm doing too bad to the team, so I don't know. Qualifying 1. So really, unless we can get into Q3, which I doubt we can because we're in a Haas, we want to have the softs on the entire time. And then just hope that the softs won't last very long. They'll last like what, maybe 6 laps? If that. And then they have to go on to hards or mediums and catch us everybody up, and we can start on the mediums, get far, then go to hards, or go hards to mediums. Let's see if she's mad. No? And we can put an upgrade on the car. Go ahead and put a chassis upgrade. Sweet. Alright, let's do it. So the pace was there. I mean, the line just helps you so much. You can just, it's so much easier to be fast. So we were a 10th up on our teammate, or we were on the mediums, and we were doing our practice program was perfectly fine as long as we weren't getting track limits. So I suppose we'll have the pace, but we were off the pace for the qualifying thing, so that's a bit of a worry. But take the fuel out. I think we're ready to go. We're gonna wait until the 10-minute mark like we normally do. See what kind of times we see. Sebastian, Daniel, Valtteri, and Lewis. So everybody's gone except for me and Akon, and Kevin is in P14. Oh, I forgot Kvyat was in this game. I don't like him. Antonio Giovinazzi. Gotifi's still here. George is still here. So really, we're looking... Okay, that makes sense. We're looking to be faster than the Williams, Alpha, but not necessarily... not necessarily the
It's pretty quiet out on track. We should consider getting out there.
Are they considered AlphaTauri in this right now, or are they Sauber? No, that's Alfa Romeo. I guess they've always been AlphaTauri. Or no, they've been Toro Rosso. Are they Toro Rosso right now, or AlphaTauri? I don't even know. I think they're AlphaTauri. Alright, let's go out there. We'll drive out.
All clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
That Williams looks ugly. Turn our stuff down. Oh, you can't change the RS. Yeah, I can. That's weird. My tire's already kind of warm. Whoa. I am actually going to change this real quick. We're gonna go to 350 instead of 340. Edit. Calibration. Nope. Oh, we're on 330. Let's try 340. 340, yeah. People used to drive really slow. On their outlap, people used to drive really slow to protect the tires, I remember. The bumps feel like nothing with these cars. I don't know why there's so much mid corner unders here. Only P18. Oh, that's garbage. I don't feel like a bad lap though. We'll be faster in the race though, I already know. So compared to our teammate, we are...
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 23.8.
We're a second off our teammate. That's not where we want to be. Excuse me. I don't know if we'll find it second out there. Yeesh, that's not good at all.
Seconds left in the session.
Bad. Whatever, 3/10. Only P17, but that's okay, it's the first time. It's our first qualifying session. So we're beaten by our teammate in our first qualifying session, but the race is where it counts, so let's see if we can get him tomorrow. I think we can get them. Personally, I think we can get them. Oh, she's not roasting. Usually she'll roast you. She'll be like, I would expect a better qualifying performance. So she's not roasting us, which is interesting. Alright, we're ready. Let's watch the preview. Listen to them make fun of us.
It's finally time once again to begin what promises to be another thrilling season of Formula One action. Pre-season times, subject of so much discussion in recent weeks, mean nothing now, as the cars line up to battle it out for points once again. So let's get this season underway. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Here we are then, Formula One in 2020. The fight for the World Championship all starts here today. Mercedes on the hunt for for a 7th consecutive title. They'll have Ferrari and Red Bull to contend with along the way. Williams struggled to find their feet last year. They'll be hoping for a stronger start this time around. And what I wonder of the Renault-powered cars. Will they be able to step forward, maybe even onto the podium on a regular basis? Plenty to discuss then with Anthony Davidson. He's out of hibernation too, and alongside me in the commentary box once again.
It's good to be back, Crofty. Let's hope for some good racing today. We can't know at this point how competitive these teams are relative to each other, but hopefully nobody is able to run and hide. We want to see these drivers pushing to the limit all the way to the checkered flag.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Albon, Charles Leclerc and Ricciardo, Vettel, Perez, Sainz and Lance Stroll, Norris, Ocon, Pierre Gasly and Kvyat, Magnussen, Raikkonen, Bell and Antonio Giovinazzi, Russell and Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track.
All right.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Do they want me to do a one-stop? Okay. Let's actually start on a hard tire. Alright, ready. Ready to go.
Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
All right.
was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you. DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Hopefully the stops start falling off. To teammate ahead is 5.3 seconds. Our batter's really good.
Okay, clear.
There's a spin. I was wondering if it was possible.
Some information on Giovinazzi. They are out of the race.
Probably try to get Latifi soon. There it is.
There's static over the radio. Say again. grid is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Oh wow, we're really fast right now. I didn't realize he was slowing us down that much. Already dropped him by 2. What? I didn't know we were this fast. How are we that fast?
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
I legit did not know we were this fast. Dirty here was really hurting.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.1 seconds. Caution, caution. Green flag. Kevin is in the pits. Just fitted the hard tyres, car behind, running hards. Is 5.7 seconds. Hamilton is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 1.7 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was at 1:35.4. We expect the grip levels to start falling away soon. car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
Just go, go.
Is pulling away from you at the rate of around 2 seconds a lap.
Well, that wasn't the right move, was it, Daniel?
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the mediums. Some information on Ricardo. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
That's exciting.
Teammate by 12.5 seconds. last lap. We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1. Understood, stopping this lap. Release, release. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Kvyat is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 11.4 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 27.5. To car in front is 10.5 seconds. Kvyat ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 7.1 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 9 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:27.8. You're closing in by around 1.4 seconds a lap. Our gap to the car in front is 6.8 seconds. The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. We're trailing our teammate by 7.0 seconds. Kvyat is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 4.9 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 11 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:27.5. They're gaining by about 9/10 a lap. Keep it up. You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up. The car in front is 3.3 seconds. Kvyat ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 2.4 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 13 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:27.6, 1.2 seconds advantage per lap. A second a lap on the car behind. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Managing your tyres. Manage your tyres. Moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2. Front is 0.8 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 17 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:27.3. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap. Tyre condition is still looking good. 2 laps of fuel left. This is your final lap of the race. The gap to the car ahead is 7.2 seconds. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Wow. Lots to unpack there. Oh my gosh.
The Mercedes team pulled out a fantastic performance today. They should be proud. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. They got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes. So let's review the updated drivers' standings. Valtteri Bottas passes his rival to take over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Bell. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes move to the top of the table. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Well, I would say it was a good race, honestly. I mean, I felt like the difficulty with AI was perfect. I mean, I finished right in front of my teammate, and we did basically the same strategy, just flipped a little bit. I lost a lot of time in the very beginning because I didn't realize how much time I was losing behind, I think it was Latifi. Once I passed him, I was like going like a second faster. My pace just I didn't realize dirty air was that bad in this game. So it's like, it's interesting to keep learning, you know. As this race goes on, we learned how to drive differently, and we learned about DRS was not very powerful. I didn't expect that. I thought DRS was powerful in these past games, and it just wasn't. You had to really, really send it. It could be that my car just doesn't have very good top speed or something, but I really had to wind the car up before I could make a move. So that was new. I think it was a relatively clean race. I only had 2 times where I needed to do the replay, maybe 3 times. I think 2 times though, which in a 50% race is not bad at all. If the car is definitely easier to drive than F122, which I can appreciate. And we finished where we're supposed to, basically. We beat the Williams, beat the AlphaTauri, or beat the Alfa Romeo, and we weren't supposed to beat AlphaTauri, but we managed it. We definitely, the Renault, Racing Point, McLaren, Ferrari, everybody else is way faster than us, so we had no chance of beating them today. And so, yeah, I beat my teammate. It's a dub. So we'll take it. That was the first good episode. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. That was a good race.
The fans really
Oh
seem to
my
enjoy that.
gosh.
You made it look easy.
I forgot how much I hated her.
You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you? You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
I hate her, bro.
Great. Well, that's everything.
You smell bad. I hope you know that. She is like so judgmental, bro. Whenever you do anything that she doesn't like, she just hits you with the biggest attitude ever, bro. Do not like her at all. Alright, back to the headquarters. So no points in the first race, but we ended up being exactly where we needed to be. So felt good. And now we go to Bahrain. I have high hopes. Yeah, so as you can see from the vehicle performance comparison, we beat Williams, we beat Alfa Romeo, and we shouldn't necessarily have beaten AlphaTauri, but we did manage to beat them. I think Gasly had an issue. I think, yeah, Gasly ended up retiring. If Gasly wouldn't have retired, I bet you he would have beaten us. Kvyat was, I don't think he's as fast as Gasly is, so we were able to beat him on pace alone today. There was no safety cars, no virtual safety cars, no anything like that. Today was just on pace. Just on pace, we beat both Williams, Alfa Romeo, and my teammate, and both AlphaTauris, but Gasly doesn't count. So I mean, I would say that's a pretty good result. P13. Yeah, we're P13 in the standings. Again, 0 points, but decent pace, decent car. We'll be looking to try to get into the points later. You know, maybe we get some retirements. Maybe we get a late safety car in the future, and then we can fight for the points. But for now, and obviously, maybe we can upgrade our car in the future. So for now, we're doing what we can. Where we are where we are, and hopefully these upgrades make a bit of a difference. So yep, that's it for episode 1. Look forward to doing number 2, honestly. 'Cause this car was pretty fun to drive. I'm enjoying myself. It's a nice change, I think, from 22. I plan on going back to 22 eventually, but I just kind of want to chill out for a little bit, so that's why we're on 20. Alright.